Tarot reading with Shaista. Leo, hi. This is going to be a reading for you from the 1st to the 15th of June, and I shall be taking a look at your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. I will then close the reading off by pulling out a few oracle cards for you, which will serve as messages for you from the universe. Please do remember that these are general readings and they may not always resonate with all of you. This could be for you, this could be for your person or the situation you're dealing with on hand currently. It could also be a cross watcher, someone of the zodiac, of another zodiac watching in for you, during this reading. So it could resonate with anybody. So it doesn't really matter. Just take in what resonates with you and let the rest go. If you're looking at a personal reading, please feel free to email me. I have mentioned my email address in the description box below. All right. Moving on, Leo, let's see what's happening for you from June 1st to 15th, 2021. Sun rising for Leos from the 1st to the 15th of June, 2021. All right, the overall reading for you in the first half of June. Okay, when I look at your reading, the overall energy for you is the Four of Swords. Not doing anything, not wanting to take action, just holding on, waiting. I see some kind of waiting happening for you. All right, you're waiting on something. Let's see what it is. In your recent past, Leo, I see the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Coins. You have been emotionally very, very, very disturbed, all right? And whatever was happening to you was hitting you really hard and fast, clearly. There was heartbreak. Perhaps that's been this case, not just in this relationship, maybe from a previous relationship as well. You have carried the burden of that relationship, a lot of disappointment in your current situation. I definitely see you carrying that forward, and I think you've been introspecting a lot, thinking a lot about your past, what you could have done right, what could you have done wrong, what could you have changed about certain things, and you've probably been revisiting a lot of situations, and you've been able to think through some of them, you've justified some of them, but I think the overall feeling, the emotional baggage has been very, very painful and very strong. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting from your past. When I look at your current energies, I see the World card, things opening up for you, so many opportunities. I see the Two of Wands, I see opportunities even at work, provided you look for them. That's what the World card is here. This is what it's telling me, that you have it all gifted to you. You have the justice. You have everything going great guns for you. All it needs is your involvement. This is the right time for those of you looking at moving on to another job, starting off again, putting an end to certain things in your life, closing a chapter and moving on to the next. Your career definitely is saying that maybe it's time you moved on to better and greener pastures, okay? And I think that if you do look out and if you do put that as a priority with the Justice card here in your current situation, I feel an opportunity will come your way and you will be awarded or rewarded with that. All right, so if some of you are looking at taking a plunge, it will work out for you. All right, in the immediate future, okay, with the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Magician card, I think you are constantly going to be battling between communicating the way you really feel, and you're going to be very confused about starting a conversation with somebody. You probably want to avoid them. At the same time, you don't want to avoid them. I definitely see you going through that in the immediate future. All right, I see you struggling with certain decisions and which road to take, whether to speak to somebody who's kind of messed with your head. There's a part of you which wants to still connect because there are still some feelings out there, and there's a part of you which doesn't want to do that. So that's going to be a battle for you going forward. You are definitely going to be on that boat where you will not know whether to get up and rock it or sit down, because it's anyway shaking. So I definitely see you going through that phase in the immediate future. I also see you trapped, emotionally trapped, trapped because you cannot communicate and really tell anybody how you feel. I think you're going to be going through a lot of that in the immediate future. I definitely see you going through that phase. At the same time, I see the Magician card. What it tells me here is that you don't really have to look for help outside. You are your own help. You have it all in you to decide what's right for you and what's wrong for you. You don't need to ask anybody for suggestions. You don't need to ask for advice. This is you, Leo. This is you as a magician who has all the tools, all right? You know when to speak. You know how to feel. You know how to make someone else feel. You know what to say. It's all in your hands. The actions you decide to take, whether it's at work, whether it's to your relationships, to your children, to your workmates, to your lover, to your husband, to your brothers, your siblings, whoever. All right, I see you have it in you to control the whole thing, and it can go the way you want it to go as a magician. All right, you can spurt out whatever you want. So do not depend on others for your happiness, but I see you controlling all of that on your own. So you have it in you. This is a very strong card in your future, Leo. So that I see very strongly. The Four of Swords energy kind of makes sense now, because I think right now the best thing for you to do is to calm down and to wait. This is not the time for you to raise up, ask questions, demand answers, or look for them either. Okay, so it's best to just watch, just to wait. I know it's crazy, but that's what the energy right now is telling me, that you need to kind of wait. It's all going to happen at its own given point in time. Things will change, things will move on. You will find what you're looking for. You will accomplish those goals you're looking out to, but you need to just be steadfast and very calm and very controlled about your current situation. I think that's what you need to focus on. Your current situation looks extremely strong, where I see a lot of potential in terms of your work, your ambitions, financially. I think you can grow. I see a lot of that happening, a lot of personal growth happening in your current situation. It's a good time for all of that. In terms of your relationship, that decision whether to move forward, to hold on, to I think you're just doing this to yourself with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. You're confusing your own self. It's actually no big deal, but I think that's the way you're feeling, and you're kind of all over the place. I do see that happening, but it's also telling me that ultimately you're going to come out of that, because you hold the Magician card, wherein you control all of this and above. All right, so that's what I see for you, Leo. It's all looking good. It's just telling me to tell you to just calm down and just go with the flow. You just need to do that. There is no other way out. All right, so let's go on to see what the messages from the universe for you are for the 1st to the 15th of June. Messages for Leos. Oracle messages for Leos. 1st to the 15th of June 2021. All right. 3 very stark messages coming in for you from the universe. The first one says cut the cord. Anything negative, anything which is holding you down or pinning you down, any memory, whether it's from the past, whether it's your present, or from whatever, you need to cut the cord right now. All right, when I say cut the cord, it doesn't mean you disconnect permanently, but you take time out. That's definitely what it's calling for. Whatever help you need is within yourself, all right, and the universe has all the answers for you, and you have your own answers as well. All right, with the Magician card that you got earlier, it clearly tells me that all you need to do is ask. Ask. When I say ask, whether it's spiritually or ask the universe to help, you will receive. So you need to ask the right thing, not the people around you, but yourself. All right, and you'll get the help and whatever answers you're looking for. Whatever is happening to you or for you is a healing phase, and I think it's all a sacred plan. You're a part of a sacred plan. There are certain reasons why you went through what you went through. All right, the karmic cycle. This was more like a cleansing that you had to go through, whether you like it or not. All right, whether it feels right or not. It's definitely a sacred plan. It was not in your hands. It was meant to be. So the earlier you accept it, the better. All right. So that's the overall messages from the universe for you, Leo, for the month of 1st to the 15th of June 2020. And now I see you after that. All right. Till then, do take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.